if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me.
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when the drop whole game in the chokehold. I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See sign break night. This break night. My wristwatch is like a break light.
All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And the offense getting set as they've got it first and goal from the 10.
Hey guys, see if I can do this.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. As his guys are in for 6. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
Okay, guys, we're going to get this J.J. Watt. 1 complete. Oh, like 4 more. Okay, so 5 more. Wait, what did I have to do? After the last challenge, West looking for some revenge. Pass for 25 yards on this drive.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's Solo Challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. And here are the Lions now as they get set on first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger, eluding the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
But he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Yeah, so one step closer to getting a JJ Watt. Okay, 4 more left. Watt looks serious now. He has decided to make it his mission to ruin your day. Pass for a touchdown and for 25 yards in the first 7 plays. Alright, so I need to pass for 25 yards and get the touchdown? Or do I get like 2 chances? I don't really get that. But, okay, we're gonna do it. Upgrade your team captain through the season. Craft them into the best players ever. High-low passes. Tap on the L1 button. I'll tap on a pass. Take advantage of a wide receivers. 3D hubs from the coach's office to the locker rooms to draft day.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
He's probably one of the best receivers on my team right now because he's tall, he's quick, and so I highly recommend him. See here, 3 more challenges. Non-easy ones. Okay, after the Gatorade break, JJ decided to comment to your side of the ball, see how your team runs. Not allow 40 passing yards or any TDs this drive. Okay, so I'm confused on this. Christian McCaffrey and Micah Hyde. I've beaten the Christian McCaffrey one. That one wasn't a problem. The Micah Hyde one is giving me problems. But I will beat it.
All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. The Texans offense ready for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Okay, so like I said, quick and easy challenges. You get a amazing lineman in JJ Watt. I highly recommend doing these challenges. 2 more. Guys. 2 more we get that JJ. Okay, now that Watt's on your side, you have the right to be feeling confident. If the skill is right, get a safety in the first 3 plays. Okay, so we need a safety.
All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller, and he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to
So can I...
go. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this again?
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Yeah, guys. Restart it real quick.
All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. From the end zone, Watson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up the defensive touchdown.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Foreman. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again right here on the Madden Ultimate Team Solo. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Miller. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It's a safety run. Parker there to make the tackle. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll run it again with Miller. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the...
The Texans offense ready for 1st and 10. A 1st down carry now for Miller. Good move, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From his goal line here, Watson. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down. Throwing now, Watson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always next time. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And Watson's going to throw it here. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. It didn't work out this time, but there's always... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Miller. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time.
Okay, guys, last one.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's Solo Challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. The Texans offense ready for 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Miller. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Watson. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Watson. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's going to be marked down deep in Detroit territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a head.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. This is Sanders. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. Just got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So a big spot forthcoming for the kicker, Blair Walsh. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This will be fielded at the 8. And now out comes Houston. And a chance here to make this a 2-score swing, maybe even take the lead.
And it wasn't that long ago in this game. They looked like they were a little bit out of it, didn't they? But how about the safety, getting the ball back, now a chance to take the lead? They are roaring on offense.
Yeah, you just kind of feel it. Fresh juice on their side.
Definitely.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great thing about how this works is Madden Ultimate Team. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now a handoff to Miller. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. He'll try to run for it with Miller. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Barry Sanders and the rest of the offense heading back out there. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
Always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most. Back now at Soldier Field, and we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. On the carry, here's Sanders. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. Well, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. Menardrick McKinney there to make the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll run with Barry Sanders. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Caught by Flavors inside the 10. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Zach Cunningham in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one. It for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
Oh, 90 over, or 80. Bruh. 80 overall left end with 2 Gator collectibles. That is amazing. That's not all. We can get a Tiger, a Cam Newton, an Eli Manning, each of them. JJ Watt was the best one. And then we can get him to a 92 overall. It just goes up, and we get the highest. So let's go hop over to the sets, see what's up. Okay, guys, we got the 82 overall JJ Watt now. Yeah, let's see if we can get into the 84. No, we need 4 collectibles. Up there. But he's gonna help our defense a whole lot. I'm gonna pick up a cheap one. And seeing the weight this much. Guys, should I go for it? Yeah, I'll bet on it. And meanwhile, gets past 9. I don't know, I can ask her.
Well, it's fine. We'll ask your dad when he gets home.
Okay. That's a lot of chicken tenders. How many people are gonna be over here?
What?
How many people are gonna be over here?
Just us and Caitlin? Your dad, me, you, Joss, and Caitlin? Why?
That's a lot of chicken strips.
Well, I was thinking about it. If they're, like, say, you right here, Caitlin, Jocelyn, me, your dad, I mean, if we want a couple later, there's a couple later.
And then we're having mac and cheese. I get you, I get you. Who's this? I ain't joining you.